Structure of the hair.
Introduction. The hair follicle is a complex, miniaturized organ within the skin that produces hair. Understanding the anatomy of a hair follicle provides insight into how hair grows and sheds, as well as the factors that influence hair health and loss. Here, we'll dive into each part of the hair follicle and explore its functions, helping you understand the intricacies of this tiny, essential structure. What does hair do? The hair on our heads isn't just for appearance. It helps retain heat and regulate body temperature. The fine hair covering the body also provides warmth and protects the skin. Hair in areas like the nose, ears, and around the eyes acts as a barrier against dust and other particles, while eyebrows and eyelashes shield the eyes by reducing light exposure and blocking debris. What is a hair follicle? A hair follicle is a tunnel-like structure located within the outer layer of skin, epidermis, and extends down to the deeper dermis layer. It houses the root of the hair strand and contains several components essential for hair growth and health. Each follicle is attached to glands, blood vessels, and a small muscle, which contribute to the growth and maintenance of hair strands. Key components of hair and the hair follicle. Human hair consists of the hair shaft, the part that sticks out from the skin's surface, the root, a soft thickened bulb at the base of the hair, the follicle, pronounced fahlich, a sac-like pit in the skin from which the hair grows. The hair shaft. The hair shaft is the visible part of hair, extending above the skin's surface. It's composed of 3 layers. Cuticle. The outer layer, made up of overlapping cells, protects the inner layers and gives hair its shine. Cortex. Beneath the cuticle, the cortex makes up the majority of the hair's weight and contains melanin, which determines hair color. Medulla. The innermost layer, present only in thick hair, helps maintain hair structure. 2. The root and bulb. The root anchors the hair shaft within the follicle, while the bulb at the base of the follicle is where hair production begins. The bulb houses specialized cells called keratinocytes, which produce keratin, the protein that forms the structure of hair. This is also where melanocytes reside, adding pigment to the keratin for natural hair color. 3. Dermal papilla. At the very base of the follicle lies the dermal papilla, a small, cone-shaped structure rich in blood vessels. It plays a critical role in hair growth by delivering nutrients and oxygen to the follicle, fueling the active growth phase, known as anagen. The dermal papilla also contains androgen receptors, making it sensitive to hormones like DHT, dihydrotestosterone, which can influence hair growth and contribute to conditions like androgenetic alopecia, pattern baldness. 4. The inner and outer root sheaths. The hair follicle is surrounded by 2 protective layers. Inner root sheath, IRS, guides the hair shaft as it grows, ensuring it maintains its shape. Outer root sheath, ORS, extends through the epidermis and dermis, providing additional structure and stability to the follicle. The ORS contains stem cells crucial for regenerating hair and repairing skin. 5. Sebaceous gland. Each follicle is connected to a sebaceous gland, which produces sebum, a natural oil that conditions the scalp and hair. Sebum helps protect hair from becoming dry and brittle, but overproduction can lead to scalp issues like seborrheic dermatitis. 6. Erector pili muscle. This small muscle attaches to the follicle and contracts in response to cold or emotional stimuli, causing hair to stand on end, goosebumps. While this response was more useful for ancestral warmth, it remains a visible sign of follicle activity. 7. Follicle stem cells. Located in the bulge area of the follicle, these stem cells are responsible for regenerating the hair shaft with each growth cycle. These cells also play a role in repairing skin damage and regenerating hair follicles after hair loss. Summary. The anatomy of a hair follicle is remarkably intricate, with each part playing a specific role in hair growth and health. By understanding the structure and function of each component, we gain insight into how hair forms, grows, and sheds, as well as why certain factors, like hormones or health conditions, may disrupt the process. Hair restoration treatments often target specific parts of the follicle, whether it's supporting the dermal papilla for nutrient flow, stimulating follicle stem cells for regrowth, or balancing sebum production to maintain scalp health.